Yo, Pelbros here, coming back from our off-season hiatus. Talk about latest NBA headlines, latest NBA drama, you could also say. Um,
True that. Some of that real shit.
yeah, James here with Ryan, and we're talking all things vaccinations. So we've got a lot of NBA players at the moment, a lot of notable ones. You know, sparking some controversy, some drama around the fact that they don't want to get vaccinated. So, you would have heard the stories, you would have seen all the headlines. You got guys like Kyrie. Um, let's throw
Kyrie,
on
Kyrie's kind of like, I don't think he's like actually giving a proper stance or anything like that, though, is he?
Yeah, but I think he's one of the ones that are like kind of headlining this movement, you could say.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's throw in Andrew Wiggins in there for now.
yeah,
Jonathan Isaac, Bradley Beal, Michael Porter Jr. to name a few guys. I think those are the kind of key players out there. At the moment, they've got a stance on the whole vaccination that they've confirmed they don't want to. Maybe maybe aside from Kyrie, but they've confirmed that that's not something they want to do, not something they want to get. And yeah, the
yeah.
NBA's hit back and kind of said, look, you guys got to, uh, if you guys aren't going to play, there's certain states out there that are mandating vaccines, not allowing players to play certain games. Then they're not going to get paid for those
Yeah.
kind of games. But today we heard that Andrew Wiggins has actually decided to get his
Go ahead
vaccination.
with
So
it. Yeah.
Steve Kerr has revealed that yeah, he's just decided, probably after a bunch of convincing, after all that drama, all the media attention that he got, that he's decided to finally get the jab and not miss out on those paychecks. So
Yeah, the home game specifically it was, right? That he wouldn't be able to play in probably like that home game slash any other kind of state slash city that like had that
has a
same kind of
mandate.
rule, right? Yeah.
Yeah, obviously with the Golden State at the moment, and San Fran has pretty tough restrictions on that whole
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, aside from that, we'll just jump into our thoughts. Ryan, yeah, what are your thoughts around this whole and you could say anti-vaccine movement at the moment with the players?
Yeah, I mean, first off, fucking, I want to apologize for you heard like the audio, like the background music, it fucked up for a second, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's we're still rusty as shit, right? We've been on a
it's been
holiday.
a while.
Give us a break. We're still taking it on a holiday, okay? But in terms of, see, okay, like, I feel as if even the term quote unquote anti-vax, right, is a bit it's an overstatement a bit. I feel as if what is a more correct kind of term, because this is even like what I say, right? I personally myself, I'm not vaccinated. I'm trying to not be vaccinated for as long as I can, right? Unless the government rapes me, then potentially I may have to, right? But I don't give a shit. If you want to do it, go fucking do it, right? At the end of the day, you're still gonna transmit it regardless. So that's kind of my 2 cents. Anyways, I don't want to get into that fucking debate right now. My kind of thing, as what I'm trying to say though, is that I wouldn't say anti-vax is the proper term, especially if you actually listen to a lot of these guys, what they're saying, right? They're more so just like not pro-vax, if that makes sense, right? Like they're just more so like pro-choice. You can see where I'm coming from, James, with that?
Yeah, I mean, I could agree. Maybe anti-vax isn't the right word to blanket them, but I think
Yeah,
there's a group of unvaccinated players who are clearly anti-vax,
yeah, 100%.
and I think I guess the drama is probably more around those guys. The guys coming out like Jonathan Isaac and stuff like that, saying that they did their own research, and they believe that you're getting injected with 5G and shit like that. I think those guys are the real anti-vax guys, and those guys are the ones that probably should be copping the flack more than anything.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, continue your point. I see what you mean.
I mean, with the Jonathan Isaac thing, I mean, I listened to what he was talking about and stuff. I'm not too sure about like the 5G, whatever bullshit. I was just hearing him talk about how he already had COVID before. So, what's the point of the vaccine? You know what I mean? When there's risk in taking the vaccine, when he already has natural immunity to it, right? Like that's what I heard. I don't know. That's the thing. The fucked up thing about all this shit. Whenever this stuff is brought up, like everything, like the narrative, like whatever fucking information is given is just very very distorted wherever you go, if that makes sense, James.
Yeah, I mean, I know
Because
what you're talking about. I know, I
yeah,
know,
yeah,
I know. Michael Porter Jr. said the same thing. His reasoning was he got COVID. I don't remember if he said twice or something like that. So he kind of believes like, oh, his body can deal with it. He knows what's coming with it. But yeah, no, I think I do agree in terms of like distorted information, but I think there's also like misinformation in the
yeah,
sense of
misinformation is the word I was looking
there
for.
is like a big subset of these unvaccinated people who believe. Uh,
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Like
I
with all
think
with all that, yeah.
yeah, I think no, I think it's wrong to think that the vaccine is like going to eradicate COVID, and you can't get COVID from the vaccine. So I think there's a mindset around, oh, why should I get the vaccine if I'm just going to get COVID anyway? Which in my opinion is probably not the right way to look at it. When you get the flu vaccine, it's the same shit. You can still get the flu. But the
Yeah,
point is that you get it in order to build up some immunity, and that your body can deal with it in a better way. Yeah, just because the way I look at it is just because Michael Porter Jr. had a perfectly fine reaction to it, and he was able to deal with it. There's a lot of people whose body won't be able to deal with it. So
it's
again,
true.
yeah, we won't go too deep into it. I'm not a doctor. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm not a medical person, so not
yeah,
like I have all the facts. But yeah, definitely some interesting perspectives that is worthy for discussion in this case.
yeah. Even still, with I guess with the last thing about these guys is that like yeah, they're all fucking peak athletes. You know what I mean? So if anyone can beat COVID, bro, right? Like even I can fucking beat COVID. I know I can fucking take it 1-2 in the fucking ring, right? But these motherfuckers could take COVID on another fucking level. They've already taken COVID. That's how I really fucking see it. But I mean, anyways, we haven't even gone to the fucking, we're just going around in circles now,
Yeah.
I wanted to say, yeah, like in terms of Andrew Wiggins, right? It was interesting because I saw like Draymond Green was, vouching for his stance, like what the fuck he wants to do, let him do. But I think someone like a Steph Curry was a bit more so on defense because obviously he has a lot of sponsors on the line, so he can't necessarily speak his mind how we would like to. But at the same time, too, you got to support your teammate. In terms of Wiggins, though, it was interesting because I was like, hey, I was wondering if he would actually, like, how do I say it? Hold. What's the kind of word I'm looking for? Maybe, I don't know if this is the right word, but maybe like hold his integrity versus like the money. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, though, it seems as if the money has won. Like, that paycheck to get the vaccine seemed too fucking good for him, so he went with it, which is like fair enough. I wouldn't fucking blame him. It's happened to a lot of my mates in real life too. But my kind of thing is though, Andrew Wiggins. I mean, if he was to kind of like get like a second wind of his career, maybe it would have been interesting if he just like stuck by his word. You know what I mean? Or like stuck by his decision. Then people would be like, oh my god, yeah, Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Isaac. These are like my main fucking guys that I fuck with in the NBA. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't really know what the general consensus is. I imagine a lot of younger teens on Instagram probably would look up to that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, the way I see it is, who knows if it was a financial thing? It probably is the financial aspect of it, that he's going to lose most of his salary. But even the fact that, if you miss out on, 41 games, that's a pretty big deal, regardless of money
Yeah,
or not,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
That's a
yeah. That
pretty
is a
fucking
big
big
deal.
deal. Like,
Yeah, but
even if we're talking about the wages, that could hurt your prospects for future contracts. And then also, like, yeah, how are people going to perceive you if you're only playing half a season and you're not helping your team? Who, Golden State, I can completely respect them wanting him to get it, because they just want to win fucking chips, and they want to win now.
yeah,
Steph Curry is still at his peak. Clay's coming back from injury. They only have a few years left, and then that window is going to get smaller and smaller. So the way I see it, I can completely respect that they'd want him to get the vaccine in this situation.
yeah. No, I mean, all I'd say, bro, with that is it's just pretty heavy that how like ultimately at the end of the day, he's just in a state where it's being fucking, I guess, mandated as such, right? I think that's pretty heavy in terms of like I can see the argument for it and stuff, especially I think you're talking about because they're in these kind of more so like performing kind of roles or whatever the bullshit, right? But what I'm trying to say is that like isn't just giving you like a fucking negative COVID test like within the last 24 hours, 72 hours good enough? You know what I mean? Like, isn't it the same fucking shit? Right? Like that. If anything, I would say that's even more gooder than gold than having the vaccine. Well, that's just my fucking uneducated fucking opinion, though. You know what I mean? Like that's right. Does that go anything in your head, James?
Yeah, I mean, I could probably understand that. I think they do. I imagine they do both. Like, I think they already still are doing testing regularly, especially with all the celebs and famous people getting fucking instant tests a lot easier than us regular folk. But I mean, look, overall, my stance, it does sound like I'm full pro vaccine shit, but I just want to make it clear that I think my stance is just like, I 100% support the freedom of choice. You can do whatever the fuck you want, whether or not you want to. But I completely understand, like you mentioned, if there's industries or the NBA or states wanting to mandate these things, because yeah, these guys are going to be interacting with people 24/7. You know, they're flying and traveling, moving states, moving around. They're meeting up or playing against people who live in other areas, and that's just the risk. That's you could spread this shit like wildfire. So, you know, I do. Again, I wouldn't sit here and say, oh yeah, Kyrie should go get the vaccine or Bradley Beal should go get the vaccine. They can do whatever the fuck they want, but I completely understand if
Yeah,
that they can deal with the consequences. That, you know, if a state says that you need to get vaccinated and you can't play, then that's just the consequence of it. If you're okay with that, which, you know, that's fine, then stick to your guns and feel free to, you know, choose not to. But
yeah,
yeah, we could go in the whole loop of this. I still have other opinions. Like, you know, I still feel like I do question at times some of their stance, because, you know, these players are professional athletes. They've been listening to doctors and trainers their whole life. They're willing to take steroids. They're willing to take all this other stuff, but then, you know, um, they just choose not to take a vaccine that, in my opinion, is pretty harmless. So that's just my thoughts. But again, I wouldn't ever sit here and try to say they should go and get the vaccine.
yeah. I mean, all I'm gonna say, bro, is like why this specific recording has probably gone a bit longer than intended is because, you know, it's such a touchy subject, right? Like both of us are having to kind of like walk on eggshells and shit, right? I'm
Yeah.
like, I want to say some shit here, but like we could go on for like an hour. You know what I mean?
That's true.
All I'll say, bro, to kind of like end this kind of thing, you know, kind of like food for thought. You remember at school we had to read Animal Farm?
I don't
Did
even
you
know
have
if
to
I
read
ended up
Animal
reading
Farm?
it. I don't think so. Yeah.
Anyways, fucking George Orwell. It's one of his other books. Not everyone is always 1984, but he also did Animal Farm. This is an interesting quote I want to leave the listeners tuning in with. Right, quote unquote: all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Kind of like same kind of vibe I'm getting here. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm not. But either way, tune in for more. Right, like our shit. I don't know. Subscribe. What else is there? Like, yeah, we wanted to kind of talk about this fucking. You know, you gotta realize we're like what 1 or 2 months out of the game, right? And you know, we just like fucking went for it with this recording, and I think it was all right, James. I mean, hopefully we'll listen back to it. Hopefully it's not just like, oh my god, what are these retards saying?
Yeah, it probably is gonna be like that. We chose the most red hot topic to kind of fucking talk about it.
Yeah,
So
yeah. We thought it would be a good idea, but I don't know. Hey, maybe you should Control Z. I don't want to get fucking cancelled here. Hey?
no, that's cool. Feel free to roast us in the comments.
Yeah. All right, but I mean, apart from that, I guess peace. Yeah.
Yeah, we out.